In this video, we are going to talk about how to clean out our machine. So I'm going to use a lint brush like this to clean out all the lint in my machine. And I'm also going to make sure my machine is off. So right now these lights are on. You can see them on my fingers. I'm going to take my right hand and go to the back right of my machine and turn my machine off so I don't accidentally sew my fingers or anything. And now I have those lights gone, which the lights are nice sometimes, but I don't want to sew my finger or anything. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to lift up my presser foot. If you want, you can even take that presser foot off by taking this lever right here and you just kind of swing it back and you can pull that whole presser foot off like so, and then we'll put it back on later. You can also take the needle out by unscrewing it, if that would be helpful to you. And then we're going to go ahead and clean this space on our machine. So if you look up here in the top right corner, there's kind of a target, and if you push down hard on that, you have to push really hard, it's going to lift your stitch plate out. And then you can see all the lint in there. This one's actually not too bad because I cleaned it not that long ago. But you're going to use your lint brush now to catch all the lint inside. You kind of poke in all those corners and you'll just brush. You don't want to be too harsh, but you're going to kind of brush around. Try and get on all the nooks and crannies and you'll find some lint coming out. You can throw that lint away as you go. Clean off your brush and keep going more. You can see like the end of my lint brush is catching some stuff. You can also open up this part of your machine and get in there. You can get the hook out by pushing on this lever on the left, and that is going to swing this down. I can take the hook out of my machine and sweep around a little bit more. Again, mine's pretty clean, but yours might be worse. You're going to get everywhere you can, and once it's as clean as you can get it, after you clean everything off, then you're going to go ahead and put your stuff back together. So first thing I'm going to do is put my hook in my machine. And you can kind of see that my hook is a half circle. There's also a half circle right there. If I turn my hand wheel, it moves that. So I'm going to try and complete this half circle here with my hook like that. It can be a little bit tricky, so do your best. And then you're going to push this black piece over the top. Once this metal piece moves back in place, you know that your hook is in place. And you can turn your hand wheel to make sure that it's turning fine. Okay, so that's the first thing, or the last thing we took out. We're going to kind of go in backwards order. The next thing we're going to put back is our stitch plate. So we'll take this stitch plate like so, and we're going to just set it on top. And it's kind of tricky because you have these two pieces you're pushing down. It's going to give some resistance, but you'll just push down until you get it all in place. And remember that the target should be in the back right corner. Next thing we will put back is our needle. So we're going to take our needle and we're going to find the flat part of our needle right here. That's going to go to the back. We will put it back up where the needle went, in this hole right here, and then you're going to push until it can't go any higher, and you'll screw it in place using this black screw over to the side. And then we will take our foot pedal, or not foot pedal, our presser foot, and we'll put it on this cone here that you can kind of see. I set it up on the cone and I use this little lever to put that back in place, and our machine is back in order. After being cleaned out, you can oil it, and the teacher will help you oil it. So get that cleaned out first, and then you can move on to oiling your machine.